What's the best revenge story you know? So when I was about 13 or so, I was sleeping over at my friend's house. It was myself, my friend, another friend of ours, and my friend's little brother who was about 9 at the time. Being hormonal 13-year-olds, we were not too kind to my friend's 9-year-old little brother. We didn't kick his ass or anything, but just teased him all day, wouldn't let him play Halo with us, etc. So that night, we decide to sneak outside and play flashlight tag in the adjacent woods. My friend and his little brother shared a room, so there was no way we were going to sneak out without him waking up. So we just decided to let him come along. Truth be told, we had a blast out there. Probably played until 2 a.m. or so. Time comes to wrap it up and we all start walking back. But we can't find my friend's little brother. Can't find him anywhere. So we immediately go into both damage control and panic mode at the same time. We can't scream his name to look for him for fear of waking up my friend's parents. We were all horrified he'd been eaten by a bear or kidnapped or something. We hustled all over that woods for probably 30 minutes in a white-hot panic trying to find this kid. To no avail. We decided to regroup around the tree where we had started the game and just kinda get our bearings for a minute. We're all huddled around there, huffing and puffing, and pretty much trying not to cry out of both fear and frustration. Suddenly, my buddy goes, "Hey guys, is it raining?" And we feel this stream of water spraying down upon us. Then we hear my friend's little brother cackling like a madman. We shine the flashlights up in the tree, and this little fucker is pissing on all of us. I had to hand it to him. He gave us the scare of our lives and peed on us. We never teased him ever again. Back in high school, there was a boy, let's call him Mike, that was incredibly talented with computers, but was bullied a lot by another kid for being a nerd. Well, they had a class together that took place every day in a computer lab, and they all had assigned seats, with Bob and his bully on opposite sides of the room from each other. Well, Mike realized one day that the school's computers had very bad security, so he was able to install software onto his bully's computer that allowed him to remotely control the bully's computer from his own computer across the room. Then, when class was in session, whenever the teacher was passing by the bully's computer, Mike would pull up on the bully's computer screen. The bully could never adequately explain to the teacher why it was magically popping up on his computer, so he got constantly in trouble for having open in school, and from then on out was teased by the other students for it. I made it a full week after the first of the new Star Wars trilogy movies came out, without having it spoiled. I decided after work I was going to go see it. Thought it would be fun to watch it stoned, so I stopped by my dealer's place to pick up some stuff before the movie. While there, I told him I haven't seen the new movie yet. I was going to see it in like 30 minutes, and I was excited. He responded, "I really liked it. I was bummed when Han Solo died." Like, dude, I just told you I was on my way to see it. That was the last time I went to him. Stop talking to him. A year goes by and the next movie came out. You can bet your hand I was there for the midnight showing. The movie ends, and before leaving the theater I pull out my phone, and you already know. I sent him a text around 2 a.m. At this point, he didn't even have my number anymore. The text I sent read ... Luke dies, Leia lives, and vengeance is mine. The response minutes later was, WTF. Who is this? The neighbor, her kids, and her guests kept parking in front of my house even though she had plenty of space in front of hers. The property across from her has its side facing her house, so she has plenty of parking on both sides and has a big driveway that can fit 4 different cars. She was keeping all of us who live here from being able to park in front of our own house. So I started parking in front of her house as revenge. The short end of it is that she got pissed and came over one day. I was called mean, vindictive, etc. I was told she can legally park wherever she wants, but if I kept parking in front of her house, she would call the cops on me when I informed her that I can also park anywhere I want legally. It worked out, because none of them park in front of my house anymore, and I laugh internally with how they all give me a pissed-off glare anytime they see me outside.